Jen friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya Dialogues English.
The world's number one army, the Pakistan army, can do nothing about it.
And this is the status and the level of the number ones of their respective fields.
And they'll be absolutely fine. They'll wag their tails. Khalistanis are like PPs, They're exactly like PPs, Pakistani Punjabis. Once you start hammering them, they will respect you.
Jen friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya Dialogues English. Like this video, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So the latest news of the day is that Chandrayan 3 has started sending photographs of the surface of the moon. So if India manages to land the Chandrayan 3 on the south pole of the moon, it becomes the first nation to do so. And otherwise, a soft moon landing, only 3 nations have done in the past: America, Russia and China. India will become the 4th. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why is this so important? This is important because of 3 reasons. Number 1, the success of the Indian space program. Number 2, let me use the word frugality of the Indian space program. And number 3, the ability of India to partner with other countries. Hey, you want to send a satellite? We'll do it for you. And this entire piece is a huge business. A lot of people have been asking, what is the reason why India is spending so much of money on its space program? First of all, it's not so much of money. And that's the whole beauty of it. It's not like India is spending tens of billions of dollars. No. I'm given to believe that the total budget of ISRO is less than $2 billion. That is what I've been given to believe. I could be wrong, but this is what I've heard from various sources. You can check it out and let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong. And I'll be happy to accept any corrections that you might give. Having said that, for a few crore rupees, India is sending these rockets into space. And this is making China jittery. Tweak the technology a little bit and weaponize the rocket, it becomes a missile. You understand? The ramifications are roughly the same. The ramifications are the same in the long run. And this makes China very nervous. But the fact of the matter is, this technology, this rocket technology, this satellite technology, can be weaponized in many other ways. India for its own GPS, the Army, Navy and Air Force to have their individual satellites, the Coast Guard to have its own satellite, so many more things. The internet, we're talking about the world out there. And I pray, they're saying that the Chandrayan, let me get my facts right in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. It says on 23rd August, a Chandrayan lander will reach the surface. It will achieve touchdown. And all of us are going to be watching with bated breath, all of us, I'll either be in the studio or I'll be somewhere else, but I'm going to be watching. And I hope you'll take at least half a day off on that day, whichever day it is. If it's a holiday, keep yourselves free. If you're in office, tell your boss, I need to go home or I need to watch this. This is a historic moment for India. Do not miss it for anything in the world. Now, coming to some bad news from Pakistan, General Asim Munir, Chief of Army Staff of the Pakistan Army, has again threatened Afghanistan, and he said Afghan nationals' involvement in terror incidents in Pakistan detrimental to regional peace. So my friends, terrorists from inside Afghanistan routinely enter Pakistan, cause bloodshed and go back to Afghanistan. And so far, the world's number one intelligence agency, because that is what the Pakistanis believe, so we let them believe whatever they wish to believe, the world's number one intelligence agency, the ISI, can do nothing about it. And the world's number one army, the Pakistan army, can do nothing about it. And this is the status and the level of the number ones of their respective fields. And now again, General Asim Munir says, submit, and this is telling the terrorists, by the way, submit before the writ of the state or get decimated. Essentially what he's saying is that if you do not obey the law of the land, we will kill you, we will finish you, we will decimate you. Now the terrorists are possibly laughing. I'll tell you why the terrorists are laughing. The Islamic State is laughing, Al-Qaeda is laughing, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan is laughing, the Afghan Taliban is laughing, everybody is laughing. And the reason why they are laughing is that they, in their own experience, have never seen an army chief, talking to the world through the media. There is a press briefing almost every day. ISPR is there in front of the media almost every day. The army chief is addressing press conferences every day. He's giving lectures every day. Now the terrorists are confused. The terrorists say that, boss, your job is to fight. Why in God's name are you not fighting? Why are you only talking? But then the terrorists forget that he's a Lahori. When I say Lahori, I use it as a generic term for all Pakistani Punjabis, PPs. I use Lahori as a generic term for all Pakistani Punjabis who are in Pakistani Punjab. I call them Lahoris. They could be from Gujranwala, they could be from XYZ place in Pakistani Punjab. I use the generic term Lahoris for them. Most Lahoris will tend to talk big. That is their culture. Talk big. Don't deliver on ground. Just keep on talking big. Throw words in the air. I'll give you a small example. Today, Imran Khan is in prison. You know that he's in prison, right? And he's in Attak, I think. If my information is correct, he's in Attak. And Attak is very important because, it's on the border of Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and there are natural barriers. There is a river close by, and so he's kept in Attak jail. And Attak fort was very popular at one point in time during the early invasions and all that. So Attak was from where they fought. So I'm just thinking, and I'm connecting it to what General Asim Munir is saying, okay, and how the terrorists are attacking. I'm sort of giving you a parallel to what's happening to Imran Khan right now as we speak, and connecting both the dots. Listen very carefully. Imran Khan said, I will do this for you, I will do that for you, and he was supported by a huge majority, and I'm sure he has got silent admirers even now. The fact of the matter is, the people who promised to live and die with Imran Khan, who exhorted the Pakistani public to sacrifice their lives and sacrifice the lives of their children, for the Riyasat-e-Madina that Imran Khan was supposed to create, those people have vanished, and they are now sitting in London. They're sipping pints of beer, and they're working on social media. They should have been on ground. These people should have been on ground. These people should have been fighting for Imran Khan. These people should have been sacrificing. Which is why I say Pakistan will never progress. This is one reason why I say Pakistan will never progress, because 99% of them talk big. They don't deliver on ground. They're big talkers. PPs, Pakistani Punjabis are very big talkers. You just, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll blow up India, we'll attack this and that. They talk big. They don't, their delivery is zero. Today, everybody's absconding. Everybody's run away. You see, Imran Khan is left alone. Where are the violent protests on the street? Zero. There are some minor flag-waving events going on here and there, but what's happening otherwise? Where are all the people, the heroes of May 9th, when Imran Khan was first arrested and put in jail and the entire country erupted into flames? Where are those people? They're not there. Why? This is actually PP blood, Pakistani Punjabi. They will never fight. They will never fight. These people are party-loving people. They want to eat, they want to go to sleep, they want to listen to good music, they want to enjoy life. And they want somebody else to sacrifice for their ideology. They don't want to sacrifice for their own ideology. They are not like the Pathans. They are not like the Pathans or the Baloch who will fight, who will die for what they believe in. No. Pakistani Punjabis are exceptionally smart, and they are survivors. They are exceptionally smart. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They want to make money. They want to get rich. Today, all the people who swore eternal loyalty, they said, Khan, we will give our heads for you. We will die for you. The Pakistani streets will run with our blood, and all those heavy sentences, all those, statements which everybody gave out. Where are those people? They've run away. Every single one of them is absconding. Maybe Shah Mahmood Qureshi is sticking around for various other reasons, political reasons and military-induced reasons. I'll come to more of that later if time permits. But the fact of the matter is, everybody has run away. All those brave people who used to say that we will fight with Khan, Khan alone is fighting. And I will say this much for Imran Khan, that Imran Khan did not beg for mercy. I may disagree with Imran Khan, I may agree with Imran Khan. But even the enemy has to admit that this man is not afraid. This much I will admit, that Imran Khan is not afraid. But it is so unfortunate that the people who followed him, the people who said that Khan, don't worry, we are with you, we'll die with. When Khan charged forward, like the typical scenes of cartoon movies, Imran Khan charging, all right, the hero charging in front with his army at the back, and suddenly there is a larger army in front, and he turns around to see his army and he finds nobody's there. That is what has happened with Imran Khan. And this is exactly what Asim Munir is doing. Asim Munir is also a PP. He's a Pakistani Punjabi. And he's again talking big. He's just talking big. He's doing nothing at all. He's just talking big. That famous scene from the old Maula Jat, not the new one, the old Maula Jat. If you see that movie on YouTube, you can see parts of it, or you can, I think, see the whole movie also on YouTube. Maula Jat, the original one, I think, 70s. It was made in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the exact year, but it was, I think, made somewhere in the 70s. So you have these one protagonist and the antagonist here, face to face. And they are shouting and insulting each other, but nobody's lifting a hand. They're just insulting each other. I'll do this to you. He said, I'll do this to you. Oh, aren't you scared of me? I'm not scared of you. You should be scared of me. I'm not scared of you. Why are you not scared of me? I'm not scared of you. I will kill you. I will kill you. That's it. And it's after 15 minutes, they fight for 2 minutes, and that's the end of the scene. Mistaking dialogue for action. This is the hallmark of the Pakistani Punjabi. And this is again what Asim Munir is doing. I will decimate you. Why should the army chief say so many things publicly? Why doesn't he just act? ISI being the number one quote-unquote agency in the world, they should know where the TTP is. They should know where the Islamic State, ISKP is in Afghanistan. If they know, send your Air Force. You have your F-16 fighter jets. Send them, bomb them, come back. Drive home a message that we'll kill you wherever we find you. But will the PPs do that? Unlikely. Unless war is forced upon them. Unless the PPs have nothing, or they have no other way but to fight, PPs will never fight. They will avoid fighting as far as possible. Now, another news is that, Dr. Jaishankar had warned other countries, Canada, US, UK, Australia. He had pretty much told them that, listen, if you're not going to rein in the Khalistanis, your bilateral relations with India will take a nosedive. And he said it in so many words that it's going to impact bilateral relations, especially Canada. So in Canada, Canada's Public Safety Department has said that it is working to ensure safety and security of all diplomatic representatives in the country. This commitment comes in response to the dissemination of an online video that is linked to the threats targeting Indian diplomats. This announcement from Public Safety Canada follows nearly a month after online circulation of Khalistani posters which specifically identified Indian officials. And then it says, like I mentioned before, S. Jaishankar, Minister of External Affairs, conveyed that India has reached out to allied nations like Canada, the UK and US, urging them not to provide a platform for the propagation of extremist Khalistani ideology as it is detrimental to the state of bilateral relations. So, it is simple. Canada needs India because Canada has no diplomatic weight. All these Khalistanis, they come from one obscure village and then they suddenly go to Canada, huge culture shock. They think they've come to heaven because everybody is so fair. That is the Khalistani mindset. I just want to tell them something. Canada is a diplomat lightweight. It's a diplomatic lightweight, Canada. Canada diplomatically carries no weight. Nobody listens to Canada, right? Now, what I want to say is that if Canada wants India's support, and Canada will need India's support in so many things, it must get rid of these Khalistanis. Now, in this relationship, which has so far been cordial with Canada, now India has started putting terms and conditions. And Canada has understood that tomorrow when it needs India, and India is a diplomatic heavyweight, Canada is not a diplomatic heavyweight, Canada is a lightweight. So if Canada needs, and India has taken this very seriously, threatening of its diplomats, very seriously. But I would also like to tell the Indian Ministry of External Affairs that you have to take the fight to the Khalistani doorsteps. And I've said it time and again to our NRIs living abroad, and many of them have gotten back to me. Many of them. And many of them are working also. Expose these Khalistanis, expose the businesses. Put up a website in which you put up specific businesses. If there is a Khalistani who owns a truck, the registration number of that truck with the owner's photograph, or if he works in a Khalistani company, that company, this should be circulated. So you never give business to any Khalistani. Never. You do not give business to any Khalistani. Right? And then the Indian government should just get in touch with the local mafia. Get in touch with the local mafia in Canada and give money to the local mafia and tell them that it's your responsibility, because the Canadian government is clueless and we don't have any authority to act in Canada.
because it's a sovereign nation. Otherwise, we would have sent a regiment from here or send an entire infantry battalion. But we can't do that because there are diplomatic reasons. But what stops us? What stops us from actually getting in touch with the local mafia there and telling them that we'll give you so much of money? We don't lack for money. We have enough money. Just give the local mafia money and tell them. You see Khalistanis, start hammering them left, right, and center. This embassy, this consulate, this high commission, whatever it is, wherever it is your responsibility. Take money. That's what you're doing this for, right? Money. Take money. How much money do you want? You want $1 million a month? Take $2 million a month. Just ensure that whenever you see a Khalistani, do pest control. That's it. They will handle it. Khalistanis understand only this language, ladies and gentlemen. They do not understand the language of love. They do not understand the language of decency. They respect force. Use force against Khalistanis. That is the only way to get rid of this. The Canadian government, that Jagmeet Singh is a Khalistani. He's a hardcore Khalistani terrorist. Jagmeet Singh is a Khalistan supporter. And he's supporting Justin Trudeau's government. So Justin Trudeau is not going to say anything to the Khalistanis. It's up to us. Hammer the living daylights of the Khalistanis. Just hammer the living daylights out of them. And they'll be absolutely fine. They'll wag their tails. Khalistanis are like PPs, They're exactly like PPs, Pakistani Punjabis. Once you start hammering them, they will respect you. Once you start breaking their spine, they will respect you. This is what you should do. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.